Well, now at 6, a Martinsville man's family has filed a wrongful death lawsuit against an Owen County nursing home, accusing it of negligence.
Kenneth Bergan, also known as Butch, died on November 11th, but his family says his death did not have to happen. WRTV Investigates Kara Kenny has been tracking concerns in nursing homes since the start of the pandemic and explains why Butch's loved ones are pushing for change.
Now, we do want to warn you here that this story contains some disturbing images showing what this family has gone through.
Well, my dad was the hardest working man I've ever known.
Ken Bergan misses his dad, who everyone called Butch. Retired after 20 years with the Morgan County Highway Department, Butch developed Alzheimer's 3 years ago, but stayed physically fit.
Incredibly active guy, wanted to be outside every day.
As his Alzheimer's took hold, Butch's family searched for a facility that could help him.
We did tons of research. We looked at every facility that we could find that had a locked memory care unit because Dad was a bit of a flight risk since he liked to walk so much.
They settled on Owen Valley Health Campus in Spencer and took Butch there September 4th.
We really put our trust in them and we were really let down.
Initially, family members were able to visit with Butch outside at the nursing home once a week, but that changed in mid-October.
They were in a COVID lockdown and we weren't able to visit him.
One phone call in particular to the nursing home alarmed Butch's family.
And I asked, how he's doing, and they said, well, he doesn't really want to get out of bed today and he doesn't want to eat much.
Butch's family pulled him out of Owen Valley on November 10th and was shocked by his condition. According to a lawsuit filed Monday, Butch suffered from dehydration, pressure sores, and more.
His nose was broken and his front teeth were busted out. And they hadn't told us a thing about that. He was emaciated.
Butch died the next day on November 11th at the age of 73. His death certificate shows malnutrition contributed to his death. His family is devastated and confused as to how Butch could go from an active man to death's door in just 2 months.
He meant so much to us. We thought we had several more years with him.
Ken says his family still hasn't gotten answers about what happened to Butch, including his broken nose. So they hired attorney Ashley Hadler.
It's a case of neglect, absolutely. It's a case of abuse. It's a case of excuses.
Hadler says Butch's biggest decline happened during COVID-19 restrictions, when visitors and state health inspectors were not allowed inside.
They didn't have enough staff in the building. All of the protections for the most vulnerable part of our population were stripped away. And what happened to Butch is a perfect example of what can happen without those protections.
She says state law gives nursing homes immunity during an emergency like COVID-19, but Hadler says that should not apply.
At the time that Butch was neglected and injured, there were no positive COVID residents in the entire building.
Butch's family is suing Owen Valley's operator, Trilogy Health Services, and owner, Putnam County Hospital, for negligence. They hope this prompts change statewide.
We hope that it is a message to our lawmakers that these facilities cannot be given a pass.
Butch's family wants answers about what happened to him, and they want to hold the nursing home accountable.
I just miss him. So he deserved better. The loss of dignity that he had to suffer because of their negligence, because of their inability to care, is just so unjust. He's my dad, and they didn't treat him with the honor and respect that he deserved.
Working for you, Kara Kenny, WRTV.
The lawsuit is not filed in state court. Instead, the lawsuit was filed with the Indiana Department of Insurance because the entities that own and operate it are qualified health care providers under the Indiana Medical Malpractice Act. Trilogy Health Services and Putnam County Hospital responded to us this afternoon with the following statement, quote, "Our campus teams will continue to work to provide quality clinical care and to treat every resident with compassion during these difficult times. In order to respect the privacy of our residents, we do not share their personal information. nation. We take the health, safety, and welfare of our residents seriously and investigate allegations in accordance with our internal policies and procedures and applicable regulations, end quote. You can read that full statement response on WRTV.com.